2016 was a great year for female idol groups, but one of the most underrated, overshadowed female groups in 2016 had to be GFriend or GFriend. To any K-pop fan, they're like the music award queens. They won 29 awards on various music shows. So how can a group that's been so dominant on music shows be overshadowed somehow? Just doesn't make sense. That's what we're going to try to answer in this video. So come join me and let's talk about the rise of GFriend. Debuting in January 2015 under Source Music, their debut song, Last Beach, just showed how much promise this group had. While this music video got some vague attention at first, it was actually one of the most viewed videos by a female rookie group. In addition, they started making appearances on shows such as Running Man, which gave them more exposure, but their big break didn't come until later in 2015. When their song Nikustas 2 came out, it became a big hit, but that song became even a bigger hit when a fan-made video was released online, which went viral. The video showed a live performance of the girls performing Nikustas 2 as they were constantly slipping and falling on stage. And the video went viral because not only did GFriend not complain, but they actually finished her routine despite the hazardous conditions on stage. During that performance, I believe that one of the members, Yuju, fell like 8 or so times. It was just painful to watch because you knew they were performing under some really bad conditions. But nonetheless, they actually pulled through. So this video not only showed their professionalism, it also showed just how tough and how resilient they are and that they are here to stay. After that video went viral, K-pop fans started to take notice, and they were soon rewarded with the best new female rookie group of 2015. They became an overnight success in 2015 and took the K-pop world by storm that year. With their schoolgirl concept, slick choreography, and good voices, especially by Yuju, they were poised to do even better things in 2016. In 2016, just 1 year after they debuted, GFriend adopted a new fan name, Buddy. But the 6 ladies at GFriend, nor their company Source Music, would have even envisioned how much success they would have in 2016. Their song Rough in January 2016 just basically blew away the charts. Rough started winning awards right away on music shows, whether it was M Countdown, Inkigayo, Music Bank, or Show Champion. They started winning awards at a rapid pace. To further cement their popularity, GFriend and Rough won the Gaon Music Chart's 2016 First Half of the Year Awards for the highest ranked chart song. Not to mention, GFriend had 2 of the most popular K-pop music videos in 2016. Rough was ranked 2nd overall, while Novarella was ranked 10th. Having 2 songs on the top 10 K-pop music videos is a huge deal. I also remember hearing Rough a lot in cafes during the first half of 2016, and I told myself, wow, GFriends are already just moving places. By the end of 2016, they finished their music show conquest with 29 awards, 2nd being only to EXO, and 1st among female groups in K-pop history. Now that I talked about just how awesome GFriend is in grabbing awards and smashing records on music shows, it's time for the biggest question of all. Do they have public recognition? Is this group transcendent to the average non-K-pop fan? In other words, can they pass the street test? Can I walk up to a bunch of random non-K-pop fans here in Seoul and ask them who GFriend is? The answer is yes, they do pass the street test, but with a caveat. What's the caveat, you might ask? Well, it's this. GFriend is actually more known for their songs than who they are. And what I mean by this, when you hear them in a cafe, a lot of non-K-pop fans will say, oh, I've heard that song several times, but I don't know who sings that. That's how they're known. Of course, to the more hardcore K-pop fans, they definitely know who GFriend is. Since these K-pop fans watch a variety of music shows every week, they probably see these girls on a weekly basis. But again, the average non-K-pop fan will have a hard time recognizing these girls at first. In addition, I don't see as many teenagers or high school students or young people dancing to GFriend's choreography despite their popularity. Another reason why the average non-K-pop fan might have a harder time recognizing them is the whole schoolgirl concept they debuted with. And with that concept, a lot of female groups begin with that, but then a lot of people lump them into the, oh, they're just another schoolgirl group, and it makes them harder to differentiate themselves. With that being said, I still said yes, they do pass the street test because if people recognize your songs in cafes or on the street or in radios, even without knowing your name, you know you are pretty influential to the average person. And I'll also add on and say this. When people recognize your song, they'll eventually recognize you, the artist. So with all that being said, we go back to the original question posed at the beginning of this video. How was GFriend overshadowed despite winning 29 music awards in a year and being one of the most popular K-pop acts in 2016? The simple answer? Twice in IOI. It was basically twice in IOI's year. Twice was dominant and had many hit songs, and also revived JYP single-handedly, while IOI had the reality show Produce 101, Pick Me, and a slew of hits after that. In addition, YG's newest girl group, Blackpink, also took some set of eyes away from GFriend. Basically, it was a combination of having an awesome year, as GFriend did, but two groups just had an even bigger year. And it's really a shame because in the K-pop world, if one or two groups do exceedingly well, all other groups pretty much get overshadowed, and GFriend definitely fits within this category. But I'll say this to the Buddy fans, GFriend is still doing awesome. To have a female group from such a small label compete with the Blackpinks, IOIs, and Twices of the world, that's just impressive. Many K-pop managers and insiders tell me that GFriend's definitely on their radar, just for the simple fact that they come from a small company and they're smashing it right now. Because of breakups of last generation's K-pop idols, such as Kara 21, the Wonder Girls, 4 Minute, and with Girls' Generation doing their own solo albums, that GFriend's primed to be one of the new girl groups to represent this generation's K-pop female idols. They also note that GFriend's songs are catchy, which, as you guys know, is a must in K-pop. And lastly, I feel that GFriend's moving out of that schoolgirl concept that they debuted with, which is great because they can differentiate themselves more easily. And to continue on with this, many people that I talk to say that Source Music, because they have GFriend, and Big Hit Entertainment, who has BTS, are among the new wave of K-pop idols in this generation. That small companies can be successful and can compete with the SMs, YGs, and JYPs of the K-pop world. And one more thing, a special mention has to go out to Source Music's marketing team. I feel a lot of K-pop fans just narrow in on the K-pop group themselves and say, okay, well, they're a success or failure based on that group alone. But what they don't see is the backstage people that make it happen, whether it's the managers of that K-pop group, the choreographers, or the marketing team that supports them from behind. To take a group from such a small company, and I know I keep saying this, but it just has to be mentioned because it's really hard for a group to come out of nowhere that's not from the big three and actually make it big. So I hope you guys enjoyed our breakdown on the rise of GFriend. So what did you guys think about this video? I'd love to know your comments in the comments below. And if you guys want my upcoming free ebook on K-pop journalism and what it's like working here as a K-pop journalist, please sign up for the email list below. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.